early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
A very special day it is. It is a terrific Thursday, moving right along here in the month of July. That means my partner, my co-host this morning, we have our mayor, Justin Green. Good morning, Mayor.
Good morning.
Happy Thursday.
Thursday it is.
Goodness gracious me.
Thursday on a holiday week.
A holiday week and a hot week, right?
Oh, I didn't notice.
You didn't notice?
Oh, all right. Yes, it is. Man,
it is like,
a little warm.
It's ridiculous. But you know what? This is what we've asked for. You know, hotter than the 4th of July, you know.
Hotter than 4th of July, and to point out the obvious, it's summer.
That's right.
It's supposed to be summer heat.
Exactly. The heat is on.
Yeah.
Just want to remind everybody to be careful, be safe, you know, and remember also, like in your vehicle, like don't leave cans, groceries, water bottles, soft drinks that could explode, or batteries. I think they said they were telling me all the list things and all, you know, how hot a car or a vehicle gets, you know. So, like, make sure you don't leave any of that in your vehicle.
Yes. That and pets, be sure.
Oh goodness,
don't forget about the pets. Make sure they got water. Make sure they got a little shade and under a tree by chance. And think about those things.
Absolutely, yeah. So, and you know yourself too. You know, make sure you stay hydrated, drinking that water. I see you're starting, and that's the thing. You're supposed to start in the morning. Just start chugging that water. Right. Yeah, water.
Yeah.
So.
And if anybody else is wanting a place for a cooling center, we did start at the senior center. So please, today also, 1 to 4, that is available if somebody would like to go and just take a few hours and just relax and take a break. It is open. Please take advantage of that if you are so interested.
Oh, that's very kind. Very nice. Very thoughtful on that, yeah. Because we're going to be really hitting some of those high numbers, and that's very, very nice for families and, you know, for anybody that wants to get out of the heat a little bit and cool off, and that's very kind. And that's such a beautiful facility there, the Senior Citizen Center. So,
I think so.
Very good. All right, let's thank our sponsors, maybe.
Please want to thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rosa's, Fox Perlee Wealth Management, Mosier Family Chiropractic Center, Schneck Hospital, and Temple & Temple.
All right. Thank you to our great sponsors. And, Justin, I do want to remind everybody, too, that we had Mosier on last week, and we talked about some great things they've got coming up. And Dr. Mosier and Dr. Voiles, and they're ready. Dr. Voiles is taking some new patients, and so is Dr. Mosier. But they've got some really new and exciting things to do.
Yeah, they are, and they're eager to see those new patients, obviously. And so if you're having an issue, give them a call. And
it can relate to so many health issues that you don't realize.
Right.
You know, this, you know, this is connected to this, and this is connected to this.
What's the old leg bone and foot bone?
It's connected to
Their business is very similar.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, go and see them or give them a call. All right, I do believe we're going to be talking with Leah from Holiday World today. I did get a chance yesterday to head on over to Santa Claus, Indiana. Not a far drive. It's really a nice drive. A nice little drive on the interstate, and they unveiled their new ride, and it's gonna be exciting. It's called the Cannonball.
Cannonball.
You know, even as an adult, but especially as a kid, did you ever just go jump in a pool and scream Cannonball?
Oh, sure. Absolutely. I think that's a rite of passage. I think all kids have to do that.
Cannonball. So how apropos, you know? And it was funny because, you know, they showed, you know, we walked like right down there, like how the actual ride's going to go, and then right here they said this will be the scream zone.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
And
Yeah.
the thrill, the moment, I mean, the thrill seeker moment. So I love it because it's going to be actually, the Raging Rapids. It's where that used to be. So it's kind of like they've taken that concept, but make it a little bit, a little more.
Next step.
Next step up.
Okay.
So it's actually, yes, going up. So it's the roller coaster, but also a water ride.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So it's really pretty cool, and we'll find out about that. Hopefully she can call in. She's probably very busy this morning, and they always are busy at Holiday World. We were talking about like just the park itself, like how many employees, like keeping it's beautiful, all the flowers, the cleanliness, and they hose off the whole area every morning. They water the flowers. I mean, like there's prep work before they even open the doors. So much,
Yeah.
It's almost like when you see behind the scenes, it's crazy all the work that goes involved. That's involved.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
I can
So,
only imagine.
yeah. So, and of course they've got Splash and Safari going, and tell me today, right now, wouldn't feel good.
Yeah.
We should have broadcast Coffee Club from
remote.
Yeah, from the wave deck, from the wave area.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you hear that sound, and the waves are getting ready to start. Grab your microphone, Mayor.
I was gonna say we
Keep the
may
microphones up.
we might lose communication.
But we would have fun, that's for sure. So we'll talk about that. Also, we got going on, we have got yesterday also, we want to give a big shout out to our Veterans Affair. Andy Bush really rallied and did a cool thing for our community.
Right there on the courthouse lawn. It was a great place, great venue. You're right. Thanks to Andy and all his volunteers and the DAR, they were there helping as well. And good day for a cookout. So I think it went really well. I was there a few minutes after 12, and they had a nice crowd.
Yeah. They were actually kind of flooded. I thought it was a good idea, too, for people in their lunch hours and celebrating the 250th anniversary of our USA and just kind of putting on a little party there.
You bet.
And also, that's a good also time for anybody that that does not realize that we have such a great veterans program here in our community.
True
and that
enough.
is a great time to talk with Andy or find out about that, because that's something I hope that people really utilize.
Yeah, agreed.
And they help a lot, and a lot of times people don't think there's help out there for them, and there is, and I think that's where Andy really works above and beyond to make sure that people get connected, and if they have certain things that they can I'm talking maybe financially or programs that can help them.
Sure.
I love that bridge, that connection there on
Yeah,
that. So
and he does a very good job.
he does a great job. I'm with you on that. So anyway, so I loved it, and I think it was great. And I don't remember, was it like 250, or maybe it was 200 hamburgers, 200 hot dogs.
Yeah, it was a significant amount.
Our community we like to eat, especially grilling out, right?
There is that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was good. So, and I think all of it went. I think so that was, and perfect timing, great during lunch hour,
Right.
to stop in and good time. So anyway, hats off to them for doing that. And then you've got a big series coming up too before too long.
Certainly.
Speaking of more food.
More food. Hey, we're continuing with the On the Brick series. The last one, weather got us, and sometimes that happens. And there was more chance of thunderstorms and lightning and some downpours. So that last Friday event, we did end up canceling it. It was on that same topic, picnic on the bricks. So we're going to reschedule it the best way we can figure the rest of the summer season for that activity. So that should come back up. We'll try to figure out what makes sense because everybody is busy and there is a full schedule the rest of the year. Nonetheless, we're going forward, and so in the hopper, if you will, we had scheduled food trucks on the bricks again, and that was very well received last year. And so coming out 6 to 8, same time frame, under the lights on Market Street there, just adjacent to City Hall, is where we do this there on the one block off. So location never changes. We're right there where we always are. The food trucks are going to be on July 17th. I just want to make sure, yes, July 17th is that event. And so please come out. It's a wide variety, so if you don't want what this particular vendor has. The one next door probably has what you want. So there's a nice spread, if you will. There's not a lot of overlay. It's a lot of a variety of foods, and so we'll do that. Come out 6 to 8, and then, as I said before many times, take a stroll, walk around the square, walk up to the Stevens Museum, take a minute just to spend some time downtown.
Mm-hmm. Well, and food trucks. Everybody loves food trucks. Food trucks are like, everybody.
Well,
you talk about.
It's instant, and I get it. Friday nights is a good example. If you are not wanting to cook, if you're not wanting to travel, and you just want something quick, there you go. So yes, I understand the attraction, and you're right. It seems to be an immediate go-to.
Oh, everybody's loving food trucks, and food trucks have just really. You talk about the have just exploded as far as popularity because everybody loves it. And there's years ago, it's been some years ago, there's a place hang on, this might be Leah. Let's see if this is. Good morning, is this Leah?
This is Leah.
Hey, good morning. Long time no see, right?
Yep.
I had so much fun hanging out with you. Of course, this is Becky, and I also have our mayor, Justin Green, with us. He's my co-host this morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Justin.
Yes, good morning.
And, we were just talking about all the construction and all that you've got going on, and I think that that's a huge deal. And it's also a huge commitment for you and your family to put back into Southern Indiana. $22 million water coaster is quite an investment, Leah.
Yeah, this is really important to us. We could leave the park as it is and people would still keep coming, but we want people to have a new reason to come as frequently as we can. I'd like to say every year, but we can't always put a $22 million attraction in every year, but we try to keep things fresh and keep giving people a reason to come.
Well, and we were talking about, the Raging Rapids, everybody loved that. And that was something that everybody, pretty well, the whole family could go on together and, even all different ages and experience. And you had that fun, that thrill seeker moment, but also it was a little more calmer, if you will. So we've just we've upped the game a little bit with the new one, Cannonball.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Raging Rapids, it was a great starter ride for kids that were looking for just a little bit of a thrill. But, ultimately, those rides are not necessarily being built as much across the country anymore. So it was time for something new. And these water roller coasters are a great alternative. That roller coaster feature is a lot of fun, but the height of 100 feet, or less than 100 feet, it's definitely a smaller thrill. And so it's going to be so great for kids that are a little bit younger. The minimum height requirement is 42 inches. Sorry, I've been talking all day yesterday. I'm losing my words. It's 42 inches if accompanied by an adult and 48 inches on your own. So that means some younger kids are going to be able to ride, and it's going to be great for the whole family.
I love that. And that's one thing that you guys, in your team meetings, I know, I'm sure, that's something that you really circle and really, the number one thing is family friendly and making sure that it's affordable and that everyone can be a part. And I love that.
Thank you. Yeah, we've got free soft drinks, free sunscreen, free parking. We want to make this whole experience something that everyone can do, even if it's just a special occasion. We want this to be a fun place for everyone. And, yeah, we put families at the center of everything we do. So when we put Good Gravy in 2024, that had a 38-inch height requirement when accompanied by an adult. So my 2.5-year-old daughter is going to be technically able to ride that this summer, but I don't think she's going to be going on it. She's not a thrill seeker.
Oh.
Well, that's okay. And I was, we talked a little bit about that yesterday. And I got, when I left, I started thinking, I had a daughter too that was a little bit started off like that, but she changed. Let me just tell you. And now bring it on. So I do believe that the switch will flip. Because she's in the roller coaster family here, right?
Yeah. I think she'll learn. I was the same way as a kid, and I got on board.
Yeah, you probably will have your family meetings right there on. Meet me on the Thunderbird. We're gonna have a family meeting. I do want to say, and I really want to give a big shout out, and let's talk about how awesome this is. And Leah, your dad and his inspiration, and his, and I believe, am I correct? And I want you to go on a little further. His roller coaster baby was the Thunderbird, right?
My dad he built the 3-1 roller coasters, and we actually joke because he also had 3 kids that each of those coasters are kind of our sister coasters. So
cool.
My sister Lauren is the oldest. She runs our entertainment department, and she so we say that the Raven, because that was the first wooden roller coaster built at the park, that was hers. The Legend was the second coaster built. I'm the middle child, so we say that the Legend is mine, and my brother, who is also significantly taller than both of us, his coaster is the Voyage, and it's the newest. But the Thunderbird, when we built that, was kind of a tribute to him.
Yeah, okay.
Each of us kids had kind of heckled him through the years about building a steel coaster, and he had brought home many models, and he had considered it seriously, but he just never got to do it in his lifetime. We knew it was something he had wanted to do, so when we built that, we kind of dedicated it to him. This was a special moment to be able to bring that to Holiday World.
Yeah, and you got in honor of him, you did a really cool T-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And poster. That was I love that.
Last year we did the Willpower T-shirt. I think we still have some. Those proceeds go to our local community action center, and it's the Willpower building that actually contains the flywheel that powers the launch of Thunderbird is named for my dad, and so we made a T-shirt of the Willpower. But yeah, it says on there, if there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, I love that so much. Very, very good. And I know that he would be just so happy about that, What a great way to honor him. Yeah.
Thank you.
And a beautiful family, for sure. So, going back on this, how did you come up with the name Cannonball?
So we started with a very small group of us got in a room and came up with a bunch of ideas, just kind of listed things about the 4th of July that we loved, that we could maybe theme a ride around. We had a ton of concepts, and then we all voted on them, and we narrowed it down to 5. And then our chief marketing officer, Eric Snow, he pulled each of those 5 concepts and kind of tried to create a little bit of a story around it that we could go with, that would start to build these rides out. And actually, the concept that we have was a mix of 2 other concepts that, people were gravitating towards this piece of one concept and another piece of the other, and honestly, I can't even remember which concepts they were, but we were on concept 7 when we came up with this. And so one of the pieces, though, that people were gravitating towards was kind of a pool party theme, was kind of a thread that was coming from 2 different concepts. And so we were talking about what we could do with that, and our chief marketing officer came up with a proposal. If we call it Cannonball, we encourage everyone to shout Cannonball as they come down the hill. And I don't know, something about it we just found really charming, and so the concept came first, and once we talked about having people shout Cannonball as they came down the hill, we realized that was the only name you could call it, so naming this one was easy.
What we were talking about before we you called in, we were talking about whenever you jump in the pool and you scream Cannonball. So this is one this rolls off your tongue. You can't forget.
Just naturally happens.
Yep, exactly. Well, and I should explain that the theme of the ride is a cannonball competition at Boulder Canyon. So this is something that we wanted to preserve. We wanted to pay our respects to Boulder Canyon, which is where Raging Rapids once flowed. That's the name of the ghost town there. So in each of our concepts, we wanted to keep that Boulder Canyon setting somehow. But, towns change, things change. So Boulder Canyon is no longer a ghost town. But we wanted to keep all of this, keep all of that alive. And so the idea of the pool party, the idea of a cannonball competition, it's all perfect, and like you said, it's just natural. When you jump in the pool, you got to shout Cannonball.
Oh, yeah.
It was an easy name.
Well, and you said there was like a scream zone. I was telling the mayor. I said. And that's when that cannonball will be.
So it's encouraged as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right towards the end of the ride, right as you're coming through the end of that 1,000 feet of roller coaster track, there's going to be just a little tiny bunny hop, and then you're going to come into that big splashdown, and that's where we want people to shout cannonball. And I feel like as you're riding it, it's going to feel natural to just shout it out as you go. It's going to be a ton of fun.
I'm sure that's where a picture will be taken, and then you'll have your mouth open.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I never look good in those photos. They're always horrible photos on, but they're so much fun. Who cares, right? Now, will you have the? Let me go back to the Raging Rapids, because I think I told you yesterday that I was always the one that got drenched. You know what I mean? I mean, you know how like you try to figure out the seat. Like if I sit over here,
I'll just get a little bit of splash.
Yeah.
but invariably you get drowned.
That was totally me. I've always said that one.
I can relate.
Yeah. But of course, who cares, right? But the question is, are you going to have that little, like there was some kind of a machine you put like a quarter in, and then you could, and it would actually make sure that went launched on someone. Are you going to do anything like that, Leah?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We had talked about trying to find something, but that I don't know if those exist a ton anymore.
Okay. I'll be okay with that, because I think it was my family probably putting it. They probably spent $20 just to make sure that I got it really good. Okay.
I mean, just right, and then
Yeah. That was always, but also, that was an area that I love to, if you for some reason, have someone that you can't ride, or you just, are not riding, you have that where you could see, and kind of be a part, and you actually did that with the cannonball. Kind of explain that area.
So we've got a little splash deck that'll be a lot closer to the pool area. So you'll cross over the pool as you go into the station, but there's a splash deck that's right at water level, and you'll be able to go down and enjoy the splash if that's what you want. But it's a little off the beaten path, so it's not required that you're going to get soaked as you're coming into the station. So we're excited for that, because like you said, not everyone wants to participate in every ride, so we wanted to make sure that everyone gets to have the fun and enjoy the experience.
Right. Well, it looks like it's going to be so much fun. I think we're all excited about that. And how apropos, because you do have it in the 4th of July area, to make the announcement the week of the 4th of July, right?
Yep, that was absolutely part of the plan. We wanted to make this announcement, and, track will be showing up before we know it, so we wanted to make the announcement before we had track on site. But, it's coming to the 4th of July section. We thought, what better time than right before America turning 250 years old.
Yeah, very apropos. And then this is to be done possibly next year, or what's kind of the date? I know sometimes in construction, give or take.
Time frame.
We are on track to open in May of 2027.
Oh wow!
Nice.
So, giddy up, right? That's excited.
Yep.
And I've seen already the merch is already out there, so you can go ahead and start getting your merch, getting ready.
Of course, yeah. We love to have stuff ready, and with a ride concept as cute as this, we wanted to make sure we had lots of options already ready to go.
I love it. Yeah, definitely. Well, it's an exciting time, and I was so happy to be a part of that, and I appreciate you the invite, because we had such a great time, and it was so it was so awesome to hear how behind the scenes and kind of how it's done, and to see all of the construction site looks so clean. Everybody, it just looks like it's been stamped Holiday World. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Even your construction
thank you for coming
site.
out. We appreciate it.
Yeah, even your construction site looks so nice. I'm like,
I think our projects and planning manager got ahead of that before we brought the media out.
Well, I'm going to say he did a fantastic job. So, looks like it's going to be so much fun. And Leah, I'm very proud of you and your family. And I know your dad would be just over the moon about this. And I'm sure, anytime, I think as a parent, that your children continue your legacy and continue doing and keep making it bigger and better, and doing more,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one of the biggest honor you can do.
Thank you. Yep,
Yeah.
We're doing our best to pay tribute to what the previous generations did, always have respect for what they did, but put our own mark on it too.
Right. Well,
absolutely.
Right now we are celebrating, the heat, the summer, and then of course we do love, and maybe we can talk again, Leah, closer to the fall. We can talk about some of the fall activities you'll have, because I always tell people don't sleep on that, because that's something so much fun at Holiday World.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, there's a ton left on the calendar. We've got Holidays in the Sky Drone and Fireworks Spectacular still running through August 3rd. That's every night as long as weather's good. And then we've got our Summer Wind Down Culinary Festival, starts August 4th. We have a ton of new food items that come to the menu at that time, and some wine pairings as well. And then Happy Halloween Weekend starts September 19th, I believe.
Wow. Well, and the food, my favorite, and I just have to say it, Leah, I love the blue ice cream. And that's like, you can't get it anywhere else. It's just, and that's our family. That's one of our family staples we have to have.
I love it.
So please don't ever, keep that going strong, okay?
We will.
And it's not too far from the Cannonball there, so it's going to work out well. I have a kind of how you have a pattern, and it's so funny. How like you as when your family goes, you kind of got a way of going, but then if you go with another family, they go a different route. It's fun to see how everybody plays Holiday World.
Yeah, absolutely.
And some, a lot of ours is designed around the food. I'm going to be honest.
I love that. Well, you guys should check out the Summer Wind Down. Our food and beverage team goes above and beyond. They develop a whole new menu. Last year, every stand had a new food item of some sort, and they were all incredible. I couldn't believe I was eating at a theme park, alone at my family theme park.
Yeah.
Our food and beverage team is just outstanding. They really are knocking it out of the park these days.
They do a great job. Yeah, I know everything I've had is fantastic. So, we'll keep up the great work, Leah. Thank you for calling in this morning, and all that your family does, and of course, we get to give away tickets. We love to do that, and we love working with you, and we appreciate you calling in this morning, okay?
Of course. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Have the best day ever, Leah, okay?
Thanks. You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. How fun is that?
Wow.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just know that how exciting that is to continue doing and giving back. And
right.
And you think about it, this day and age, free sunscreen, free soft drinks, and free parking.
Mm-hmm.
They've not compromised on any of that. I mean,
That's tough.
That's very tough, and continue doing what they do,
And being a family business, I think that's so important to kind of spotlight there. They've done such a good job in keeping that generational business together, and I don't recall the year that they started, but I know it's been several years.
Remember, it used to be called Santa Claus Land.
Just Santa Claus Land, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's much more than that. I know a lot of schools go on senior trips or trips, and so it just works perfect. It's not that far away, but I am amazed at how many people come, the distance they come to Holiday World.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of folks from like Tennessee here and other states, but I was just amazed that they were like, oh, we love it, the cleanliness and it's right here in our backyard.
Yeah, they do a good job.
Yeah, they do. Very good. All right, so we were talking about all the things going on, and of course we were talking about the food trucks.
Oh, yes.
Back to the food trucks, and this is going to be a fun time, a fun event right here in our own backyard.
Literally right here. So mark that down on the 17th. If that is a good day for you and your family, come out and see what we've got to offer, and spend some time downtown and walk around the square. As I say, there's an interesting concept of just walking and seeing and window shopping and get an idea of what's going on. And so come out and spend the evening. Hopefully there we have good weather again. It's the anomaly of summertime storms. You never know, but right now that's the plan.
Yeah. Right. Well, we are in. Yeah. We kind of had a really bad storm that weekend.
Yes.
So
yes.
It was pretty bad. So. Yeah. Going back to with the coming up with the 4th of July, of course, Pekin now. It's time for Pekin to shine and everybody to head on down. And starting off, they'll start actually the 3rd tomorrow.
Yeah.
I know.
Isn't it right? Yes.
Isn't that crazy? I'm thinking. And then of course that's Friday, and then Saturday will be the 4th. And
big day on Saturday. Yeah.
And of course the parade, or not, hang on, let me go back. On the 3rd will be actually the fireworks on the 3rd that night. I think it kind of like segues in, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's a good transition. Do it the night before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
And of course the singers, the Jukebox Heroes will be there, and they do a great job. And then on Saturday morning, which is the 4th, I'm going off of this in my head. I'm like, oh my goodness, time flies so fast. We'll be at 10 a.m. will be the parade.
That's right.
So, and that's always an exciting time. So again, it's probably going to be a hot one.
Yeah.
So remember, water and sunscreen and
the parade is rain or shine. It
goes on.
Goes.
Yeah.
I've came back wet many times.
Yes, haven't we all? Yes, exactly right. Yeah. Well, it never rains actually in Pekin. It's just a heavy dew.
There it is. Better. Well said. Yes, that's a better way of labeling.
Yeah, just a heavy dew. I think though, some of the walkers in the parade, I think they kind of welcome that.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with it. I agree.
Right. And if you are switching gears for a second, and Taylor and her group, everybody's got it just completely down.
Yeah.
All the activities, something for everyone, and they're doing a chicken. If the chicken uses the bathroom which you'll love this because you love bingo, and but if the chicken uses the bathroom on the certain card, on the certain place, and how fun is that? You can win, and it's.
So the odds are pretty good.
I know. I'm just thinking. Can you imagine being, the what an honor,
Well, okay, could be right.
I wonder if there's like something, that like how would you do, what judge? I mean, what would you pick? What number would you pick on that card, and then how would you know that?
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a science behind that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll have to watch.
I don't know. I've seen it done with cows.
Oh, yeah.
Which,
yeah.
But I'm not seeing it done with a chicken. So we shall see. I think it's fun. I love it. I think why not? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and of course they'll have the 3-on-3 tournament. They've got all of the different pageants going on. So, and of course they've got all kinds of food vendors.
Food and their festival inside the park.
Oh, and Taylor was just reading all kinds of, you talk about food. They've, they've got the food vendors.
Certainly.
So that'll be on the 3rd and 4th, and it'll take that long in between to rest before the food trucks on the 17th.
Got it. That's right.
Got a little bit of a break in between.
Breather.
I think we need that breather.
A little bit, yeah. Well, especially coming off fair.
Yeah, I know.
It's all sequential, just all right in a row.
I know. Yeah. So if you missed it at the fair, then you can catch it at the 4th of July. Yeah. So right. Or if you just had it was so good at the fair, you want more.
Need a repeat. Well, there it is.
Now that's a thing. You got to strike when the iron's hot, right?
So true.
All right. We're on to the 2nd day of July. Today is Freedom from Fear of Speaking Day.
Oh, okay.
Well, you're a public speaker, and I'm a public speaker, and
I guess I'll say I am, and I am not well versed. I don't do.
Oh, you do fantastic.
Nearly as good as I butcher most of my speeches, and I readily admit that. But that's okay. Yes, it's important to get up and speak.
Yeah. Well, I feel like when someone asks you to speak, there's so many ways to play it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's like you've only got a few minutes or a few seconds actually.
Yeah, you really
long speeches usually.
It's hard to prep sometimes.
Yeah.
And you don't know what to say, and I have found it just easier just to wing it.
Than to
If I take notes, that ends up going awry, and I go down the wrong message, and then I lose my place, and just leave the notes at home.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that.
Yeah.
This is also I Forgot Day. Oh, I think we get like that. I think because we have so many like balls. My big thing is right now saying so many balls in the air. So much we're juggling so much. We got so much going on, and then you say I forgot day.
So this is your free pass.
Well, I don't like to
no,
forget.
But today.
Yeah, today. Oh, okay. Oh, yes. I got you. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't you hate that? Like whenever,
I do.
and it can be very important.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not less than. Sometimes it's just you just got busy or just got into something that, another thing that you had to do.
Extremely unintentional. You just don't remember.
Right. So I forgot, Dave.
Yep.
Made in the USA Day.
There it is.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Made in the USA, and it shows a beautiful flag. Yep. This is also Special Recreation for Disabled Day.
Nice.
And I love that because I feel like that we've actually grown quite a bit on that, and quite a bit of different activities for that. World Sports Journalist Day. There's nothing like trying to grab a coach or a athlete right after a game. If it's a win, they're so celebrating, you don't want to be a part, you don't want to mess that up because everyone's celebrating. But you also want to, talk to them, and if it's a lose, it's not always
the best moments.
Timing is can be. So I feel like you have to kind of read the room, if you will.
That's right.
Yeah. So this is also World UFO Day.
Okay.
I was trying to do
We're not alone.
Close Encounters. We are not alone. Well, we saw that movie, the one that's the new movie that's out. I can't think of what it's called. Steven Spielberg. I don't think I'm giving it away. I think most people that know it's about aliens. It's new, it's out, and I cannot remember the name of it. I know. We've been really hitting the movies.
So it's playing now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
I guess I hadn't saw that one.
It's good. I don't want to be a spoiler. Anybody that if you haven't seen it and you want to go see it, grab your ears. I love Steven Spielberg, and it's under no circumstances do I have any right to question anything that man does. But the ending, I was a little whatever about the ending.
Okay. You gave us a cliffhanger.
Yeah, the ending. Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm also that person that like I always think, I think I would have gone this route. On the ending. I always try to. Yeah.
What was the?
I have no quality. I mean, I'm not qualified to make such a
choose your own ending type.
Yeah.
You want to.
Publicly, I'm not going to, but I sure, when I get out of the movie theater, I sure tell it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And anyway, so it was not but it is very interesting, and I think everybody kind of wants it to be true, but maybe just a little bit of them, maybe it's the unknown. It's a little scary, maybe.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are just the holidays. So get out and enjoy it. Of course, we're gearing up, getting ready. This is the eve of 4th of July.
The eve of
the eve. So anyway, hopefully everybody's got your 4th of July plans made, and hopefully everybody will stay safe. Remember, on the fireworks, a lot of times they say leave it to the professionals.
Right.
And there's a lot of injuries, I know, with things, and I know also on pets that kind of gets kind of.
And to that point, I might just say, don't go too long. Think about your neighbors a little bit. Some of them need their sleep, need to go rest, and those extended long hours of fireworks. Think about your neighbors. Yeah.
And I have to agree with that. I think that's true. And I'm all for, and I know you are too, we're all for celebrating and having fun. And, and Pekin's going to put on a really good show for us. And that's fantastic. Bring the family out and see that. And there's actually several parts, that you can almost stay home and see it too.
That's right.
It's such a big celebration. But, and then if you do choose to do some, but, don't go so late. I heard someone talking about the other day that their neighborhood has already started 2 weeks ago, and every night. That's maybe a little excessive. On that, but I think being mindful of your neighbors and pets too. Yeah, because that's kind of scary. Some of that. All right. Also, so those are just little good PSA, public service announcements, and stay safe. That's
there
the thing.
it is. Yeah. Be safe.
Be safe. Right. And if it doesn't go off, don't go close to it, right? I guess put it in water, they say to do. I
think if you can take a water hose and douse it.
Yeah. And then on sparklers, be careful. Don't lay them down. Put those in a bucket of water or something, because those things can really get a foot if you
right.
burn.
Yeah.
Note,
Ouch.
Ouch.
Ouch, man.
Note to self. There used to be something called, and it was like a chaser or whistler or something. I remember, and my dad, and I remember like somehow I don't know, if, and I'm going from memory. So when I was very young, but when you would run, that you would light it and then you would run, it would like somehow catch. I don't know if this makes sense. So this might really be something, but like it would follow the air the way you ran or something, and it would kind of chase.
So kind of like a draft and follow the draft?
And like, yes.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think they make those.
That doesn't sound real safe.
No.
I don't recall that one.
But I'm thinking of my dad probably had a blast watching.
Oh, no doubt.
Because, but you talk about what an education we got there.
Yeah. Right. You learned to run.
That's right. You learn to run real fast.
Better go.
That's right. Helped me in my track very well. Here's who Americans want to see as the face of the United States. Okay, well, first of all, hats off to the USA last night in soccer.
Yeah.
Now it's getting really real. I mean, it's like if you lose, you go home.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, that's scary.
Yeah.
It makes me nervous.
Yeah. Yeah.
And USA pulled it off, so very proud of them. Okay, so America has spoken. In a new poll, they ask, who do you think the face of the United States should be as a result? It should shock no one. Who do you think would be like a face of America?
Gosh, so I guess I'm not sure I understand the question. Are they thinking in a celebrity?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm,
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's so many people right now front and center, I guess, in Hollywood. So I'm not going to make a guess here.
Okay, I'm going to tell you. Number one is Tom Hanks.
Oh, okay.
They respondents said he's, quote, the person who best embodies the core values and principles of America.
Okay.
Okay.
I could see that.
The pollsters didn't reveal any numbers, but they did tell some other top vote getters included. Barack Obama, President Trump, Taylor Swift. Now, this is not in any particular order.
Sure.
Like, they didn't tell that. Bruce Springsteen, Clint Eastwood, Dolly Parton, Keanu Reeves, Elon Musk, Denzel Washington, The Rock, and Stephen Colbert. Okay.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Selection.
I don't know if I would have picked all of them, but
I think out of that, Tom Hanks makes the most sense.
Yeah, I think so too. I agree with that.
Let that ride.
I'm thinking about some of this. Yeah, it's kind of funny to hear what America, what we see as the face of the United States.
Yeah.
That's different. And we are on the eve of Taylor Swift getting married. I know you're excited about that.
Oh, I've lost sleep over it.
I know. You've been waiting for that text message invitation, right?
There was a possibility that I would be officiating.
Well, I would love that so much. That would have been...
not sure. And the call may still come in. I really don't know.
You probably are like the backup, you know what I mean, for sure. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure that,
I had
like, if anything fails,
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I am actually, and I am not a Swiftie, but I am very excited about this. And this has been something I've really been talking about because I think it's really cool. And I hope that it does happen. And I hope that they have a beautiful fairy tale wedding, because I think there's like a castle that they're bringing to Market Square Arena. And I love that they are doing just the opposite. A lot of celebrities, they try to hide their wedding. They keep it private.
Right.
And I feel like they're doing just the opposite. They're saying, we're going to do it right here on this date. And, and of course the extra security. And, as a mayor, that cost a lot of money, but
a lot.
I think we kind of figured it up $180,000, and to them that's they can do that.
Nothing. Right.
Yeah,
nothing.
Yeah. So I'm sure that they'll be paying for their own security, and because some of the taxpayers were worried about that.
Sure.
But I think that the somehow either Taylor or Travis will flip the bill for that. They'll probably even tip.
Probably, yeah. Have some extra in that fund.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
But I'm thinking if you were the one, okay, like, so like if if you were invited, and we were talking about this yesterday, not on the air, but like if you were the one that let it out, like show a photo or something, I would not want to be that person. I would hope that everybody would be on their game not to let anything out. And then if they choose to sell their photos to a big company or whatever, you know what I mean? And then maybe after all that, after they've let the photos out, then maybe you could show a photo. But first of all, I don't think you should be taking a photo necessarily. Right. No. I think because they're that private.
Sure.
And anytime you go to a wedding, I think, you have to honor whatever the bride and groom say.
Would like.
Yeah. And I think that's something that, and, for some reason, I think that, but I do believe that Taylor Swift, any photo that she would be in would be fantastic. I can't imagine any bad photos.
Oh, I would agree to that.
Every angle is fantastic. So, anyway, so I hope that they have a beautiful wedding, and I hope that someday, at some point, we get to see it all.
Well, and if it's this Friday or tomorrow,
it's tomorrow.
So it will probably become very publicized over the weekend.
Yeah.
We'll probably see it all.
I'm kind of hoping that. Yeah, I kind of. And she has landed in New York, so so she is there. I know. Exciting. All right. Okay. There are some ice cream lovers. Do you love ice cream?
Well, yes. I try to stay disciplined and not eat it, but yes.
Okay. What's your favorite kind?
Again, now we've had this.
I know.
Can I not give a top 3? Top 5.
Torn between 3 lovers.
Obviously, I mean, you can't rule out vanilla. Vanilla's just a staple, a go-to.
Isn't it just good?
I mean, you wouldn't pass up vanilla.
I would say absolutely, yeah.
But there's some of the the dark chocolate, the mint. There's a list.
I know.
There's a list.
And I think whatever's in front of me. I don't think there's any one that I don't really like.
And that raises an interesting point. Would you actually turn it down if it was in front of you?
No.
Right.
No. No. And there really is. If you go to Holiday World, that blue ice cream, I'm telling you, it's just it's just so good. Yeah, it's really, really good. Okay, so ice cream lovers, this one's for you. A new survey found that during summer, I don't know about this, the average person, this is crazy, eats 11 scoops of ice cream a week. 11 scoops a week.
Wow. That seems excessive.
See, that's what I think. The average person. So let's say that you've got 3 scoops on your ice cream. That's a big ice cream cup.
That's a big, yeah.
So would you do that like 3 times or 3 times a week?
No, I would not.
I mean, no. Or like if you did, 6 and 5 or whatever, 6 scoops on one and 5 on the other. I don't know. That 11 scoops of ice cream a week. That just seems excessive.
It does, but there again, you think about all the ice cream that's sold. I guess it would have to average out.
Well, and I'm not knocking, but I could probably name names. But I know people that that's their night routine.
Oh, I do too.
They have a bowl of ice cream every night. So I guess if you did that, and you had 2 or 3 scoops, I mean.
You bet.
I guess that sounds more doable. A whopping 95% of Americans admitted to eating at least 1 scoop per week. So at least 95% said they have 1 scoop per week.
Interesting.
Let's see here. When you add those totals up across the country, Americans eat an estimated 11.4 billion pounds of ice cream. Wait, 11.4 billion.
Wow.
Pounds of ice cream over the course of the summer. That's enough to fill 113 football stadiums.
Interesting. That's a lot.
That is a lot of ice cream, right? Cookies and cream is the flavor for Gen Zs, millennials, and Gen X. But baby boomers still prefer the classic chocolate. Let's see here. The survey also settled another important debate. Most people would rather eat their ice cream from a bowl or a cup than a cone.
Now, that's me. I'm not a cone fan.
Yeah. Yeah. I will do whatever, like, okay, like, so, like, if I'm going through McDonald's, like, they'll, like, a cone, because it's easier to eat, kind of like, you know what I mean?
True.
But I'm a bowl person normally. Yeah. Yeah. You can give me a big bowl. Big bowl of that, yeah. No, it's funny that most people actually do the bowl instead of the cone. I thought just the opposite. What's this stuff too that it's like ice cream, but it's like a gelatin, or what's it called? Is it? I'm afraid to say it because I'll say it wrong. Gelato? No.
Oh.
Am I saying that wrong?
Gelato. Yeah, there's that. I was what they call sorbet.
Yeah.
And sherbet.
Yeah.
Here in southern sherbet.
What's the what's the really good? What's the what's the Dole Whip?
Oh goodness, right.
Have mercy on that.
Yeah.
That stuff just.
That's dangerous.
It's very dangerous. Yeah. Yeah, that stuff's just And then if you take like Dole Whip, and let's say it's in a bowl, and then you add like extra pineapple juice or some juice with it.
That's an idea, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Oh, here we go. More. I didn't realize this. Okay, I haven't pre-read this. Taylor Swift and I'm sorry, back to Taylor and Travis. I hope that they live happily ever after, and I hope it's a love story. I love every bit of this. Okay, they have a source that revealed. Okay, well, so it's tomorrow at Madison Square Garden. Here's the latest updates. Okay. I knew you were wanting to know this.
I do.
You do.
I got to pack a bag.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, get your toothbrush ready. A source revealed the wedding schedule. Tonight will be the rehearsal dinner with 100 guests at the arena's theater from 6 to 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Then tomorrow, the MSG, which would be Madison Square Garden, doors will open at 3 p.m. for over 1,000 guests, with a cocktail hour beginning at 4 p.m. on the 6th floor. The ceremony will start at 5:30 p.m. in the arena floor. The reception will follow at 6:30 and will end around 2 a.m.
And at 2 a.m.
2 a.m. Mayor, we can do that. Okay. Now, so what I'm thinking is, okay, on the 3rd in New York, I'm sure there's fireworks. How beautiful of their wedding. I'm sure there's going to be some beautiful fireworks that's going to go off. And I'm sure there's going to be some photo ops right there.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I can't wait. I know you're on the edge of your seat to see what her dress will be like. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see what she wears. There's so many ways she could play this. Because anything she puts on, she's going to look good in.
Oh, I would agree. Yeah. That's true.
So there's like.
Right.
I mean, like, can you imagine, like, well, you can't imagine necessarily, but like wedding dress shopping for her, like everything she came out. Yes, that looks great. Yes, that looks great. And I mean, it did look great, I'm sure. You know what I mean? And she just probably had to figure out what. I'm sure it's like made for her.
Oh, you know it. and then she kept all the backup dresses.
Oh.
So.
Well, in case, yeah. You never know. Yeah. Maybe she'll change every 2 hours. Put on a different one.
Oh, there it is.
There you go. Wardrobe change.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah. Wardrobe change, right? Okay. The food and ingredients were spotted. Ooh, here we go. Think of people spotting this. How about this? You know what I mean? Like, I love this. Somebody with, I feel like, remember on the Brady Bunch, when, I'm going to go back years ago, Peter Brady was a detective. And like he had the detective hat on, and he took notes.
Okay.
There's people out there being detectives.
Oh, you know it.
Food and ingredients were spotted being delivered to the arena.
Okay.
Okay. There were boxes of lobster meat. Oh, and the crowd said, "Yay!"
Yeah.
Blackened chicken, packaged chicken. This is hilarious that someone really caught all this. I mean, you had to really. Have a good lens because I'm sure you couldn't get real close to this. Boneless chicken breast and chicken legs. Have mercy. So they're gonna eat good.
Well, no doubt. And that's just what they think they saw.
Yeah, I know. What if they had different labels? Like, what if it was something else?
I mean, there's probably a whole truck of bacon somewhere.
I would hope.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
Yeah.
Come on, Travis. You know you wanted the bacon. That's right.
It'll be there.
I'm sure they'll be baked.
It's today's shipment.
Okay. They wanted.
It's fresh.
That's exactly what I say. Not frozen.
Yeah.
There'll also be French fries. Ooh, you had me at that. Thick cut onion rings. Red and orange peppers. Romaine lettuce. And other produce, eggs, heavy whipping cream, and whole milk. Ooh, this is gonna be good.
I guess.
Yeah. It looks like the reported that Taylor will have. It's so funny because I'm sorry, but it's always gauged towards the bride. You know
sure,
that.
sure.
It's
right.
so funny, and it says Taylor will have. But I mean, this is Travis's wedding too, But Taylor will have.
Yeah, he's invited. Of course, he's invited.
He's going to show up, with the ring. You had one job. No, just kidding. Okay, so no, it's just funny the way this is reading. Okay, Taylor will have stations serving food from her favorite restaurants in New York. Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
I love that. New York City has ramped up their homeless outreach surrounding the arena, but it's apparently not to clear the arena for the wedding. They're preparing to expect high temperatures. So they're really trying to work with the homeless on the high temperatures, which makes sense because it is so hot, right? Yeah. The wedding could cost local businesses tens of thousands of dollars because of the street closures, and also with the World Cup games, and the 4th of July this weekend could been a big money maker. Could have been a big money maker for some of these businesses. But I want to say, it's like, okay, I feel like New York can do all this, though. They can juggle it, you know what I mean? And maybe some of these actual food businesses will be part of the food venue,
I could see that.
I could too. I can't imagine anybody I'm sure that they've covered all their bases. I feel like because she's very polite on everything that she does, so I'm going to guess. The starting five of Taylor's beloved New York Knicks reported scoring an invite to the wedding. So the starting five of the New York Knicks got an invitation. It's looking really good here. I know. This would be so much fun to go to, right?
Yeah.
Though how tall they are. So I hope they would kind of sit them towards the back.
Yeah, they're not.
Can you imagine front seat?
They're not in the front row. Let's just go ahead. They're not.
But they're used to being in the front row. They're the starting five. You know what I mean? They're used to being right there on the court.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Row 10. What?
That's
what? What do you mean?
What?
Yeah. No,
we've never been this. But think also like their legs. I mean, you'd have to have leg room. I mean, these are things that like I would. Right? Can you imagine leg room for these starting five?
True.
I mean, and I'm sure that that they would have to take that into account, right? Okay, so that's pretty cool that they got an invite. Think of all this sounds over the top. Rolling Stone put together a list of the most over the top celebrity weddings. So there's other celebrity weddings that have been over the top. But I think that it's going to be, I love every bit of it. I think it's going to be so cool, and I can't wait to see how it goes into play. And I think that as far as her production and everything she does, she always does it 10 out of 10. So I'm sure this is going to be just stunning.
Yeah.
I think also, I'm sure the flowers.
Oh.
I mean, not only are the food getting delivered,
Probably.
all of the flowers.
Yeah.
I'm just, yeah. And they're building like a castle, so I'm sure that that's going to be something too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. It's got to be a fairy tale wedding, right?
Well, I guess that's the angle, sure.
Yeah, well, if you, for some reason, get the call to come.
Well,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Or the text.
Yeah. She might just text, you're right.
Yeah, well, that's why she's communicating. Because she doesn't want any invitations. Listen to me, like I know. But everything I've read. But she doesn't want any invitations there for people to see.
Well, I'm tied up till about 2 today, so I hope,
okay.
I'm going to have to work some things out.
Yeah, move some schedules around there. Yeah. Right. But I definitely want you to go if you get the invite. Right. I think it'd be good. Yeah, definitely. But anyway, so we shall see. So tomorrow's the big day, and it's funny that they kind of got I think a lot of this stuff's on point, but I don't think necessarily the timing, because I think that's something she'd keep a little more private.
You bet.
What time everything going to be taking place.
I
You know what I mean? I think that's a little out there. I think someone, she might have put that out to throw people off a little bit.
Could be.
Because she's not gonna she's gonna take you down a path. You're not gonna know all of her secrets, right? Yeah.
No.
Speaking of that, let's go ahead and let's not make it. Let's announce our wonderful sponsors because we got to get out of here.
It is. It's time. I didn't know it is that hour. So we want to thank MetaView Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rosa's, Fox Perlee Wealth Management, Mosier Family Chiropractic Center, Schneck Hospital, Temple and Temple.
All right. Let's have the best Thursday ever, Mayor. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mosier.
And I'm Dr. Wills.
As we celebrate Independence Day, many people think about freedom in terms of our nation. But what about freedom from headaches, neck pain, or back discomfort?
Chiropractic care focuses on restoring proper spinal motion and nervous system function so your body can perform at its best. When the spine moves well, the body often moves, heals, and functions better.
Whether you're traveling, grilling, or enjoying fireworks this week, remember that true health allows you to enjoy life's special moments. If pain is limiting your freedom, it may be time for you to have your spine checked. Visit Mosier Family Chiropractic at 1110 West Mulberry Street in Salem, Indiana, or call us at 812-883-9779 to schedule your appointment today.
Since 1830, one town has kept the flame of freedom burning brighter than any other. Get ready for a living piece of pure Americana in New Pekin, Indiana this July 3rd and 4th. Come celebrate our nation's heritage at the 196th Pekin 4th of July celebration. In New Pekin, Indiana, the oldest continuous Independence Day festival in the entire nation. It all kicks off Friday, July 3rd at Pekin Community Park. Bring your lawn chairs for a massive, free concert featuring the Juice Box Heroes at 7 p.m. Packed with local food trucks, a carnival, and Washington County's largest fireworks display from straight shooters. Then come back Saturday, July 4th for the historic morning parade, themed Our American Story. If you can't be there, you can watch live on WSLM's Facebook and YouTube pages. Enjoy classic food, live contests, and the reading of the Declaration of Independence, followed by a baby contest, queen contest, and the opening of the time capsule and burial of a new one for future generations. Admission is completely free. Gather the family and make history with us this July 3rd and 4th in Pekin. Presented by the Pekin Community Betterment Organization. See you there!
Are you tired of heartburn controlling your life? At the Heartburn Center at Schneck Surgical Associates, relief is already here. Our experienced surgeons provide advanced, minimally invasive treatment options, personalized to your needs. Imagine enjoying your favorite foods again, waking up without that burning sensation, living without constant discomfort. That's what patients are finding at the Heartburn Center. Don't let heartburn hold you back. Visit schneckmed.org to learn more about the Heartburn Center at Schneck Surgical Associates.
Change starts right here, in southern Indiana. Americans for Prosperity is bringing people together to make a difference. One conversation, one community, one volunteer at a time. Whether you're passionate about lowering taxes, expanding educational freedom, or protecting individual rights, there's a place for you to lead. Join a movement of Hoosiers working for real solutions and real results. Volunteer with Americans for Prosperity and be the voice that shapes the future of Indiana. Visit americansforprosperity.org/Indiana or call your Southern Indiana Representative Angel Perlee at 812-620-9460 to get involved today. Americans for Prosperity. Together we can do more and make change happen, one person at a time.
Caring people make the difference. You can feel it the minute you walk into Salem Crossing. Experts in long-term care, not just doing a job, but following a calling. They're here to help you and your family find answers and solutions and peace of mind. In fact, they become an extension of your family. For more information about Salem Crossing, visit ASCSSeniorCare.com or call 812-883-1877. That's 812-883-1877.
When it comes to getting the job done right, from driveways to bridge work, and paving to construction and excavating, there's one name you can
You better listen up, hear what we say, 'cause I'm here to tell you, you gotta find
voice of reason in an unreasonable world. The Rick Burgess Show.
All right, a brand new hour. We're 3 hours in, baby. So thanks for joining us. Miss any of the show, catch it on the YouTube channel or the podcast channel on your own time. Speedy, Greg, Adler, we're ready for a brand new hour. Hope you are too. All right, so as we start this hour, I would like to send out a caution flag to those who share in Speedy's situation.
What are you talking about, situation?
Well, you
need to walk that out.
There are people who also have secondhand embarrassment.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. That situation, there's
something different.
Hey, see a doctor. They can.
Guys, there's nothing wrong with me.
At your age, not that abnormal.
See, y'all, here y'all go again.
So, no, those of you that may have this challenge, secondhand embarrassment, when you take on another person's embarrassing thing they're doing, and for some reason you can't bear it because you begin to be that person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you, based on my studies of you and studies of this ailment with you and Andy Blanks, and sometimes we can argue that Andy Blanks has it worse than you. Based on what I know, this is a level 5. Okay? I want to warn you.
If you were there.
Yeah, because it's impromptu singing. It's someone not singing well.
Where is this?
But it's worse. It's worse.
What?
It is some church that is trying to, and this is a cringe level that really those of us that don't have this struggle with, when some church decides to take a rock and roll song and change the lyrics, like it's a praise and worship song now.
Oh, no.
And this church not only has picked Satisfaction.
What?
But no. Yeah, is it Satisfaction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It's Satisfaction.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
No.
Jumpin' Jack Flash. Jumpin' Jack Flash.
It's Jumpin' Jack Flash. You're right.
Yeah.
It's Jumpin' Jack Flash, not Satisfaction. They have taken Jumpin' Jack Flash. They've tried to make it a praise and worship song, and here's where I think you cannot survive. Whoever this person is singing, I don't know if it's the worship leader, tries to do an impression of Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
And the way Mick Jagger moves.
Just going to get in trouble playing it?
He tries to move like Jagger.
Okay.
And you're not ready. And this is at a church service, sadly.
I'll just listen.
I don't think you know. You will look. You will not just listen.
What have I done to deserve this?
And if you have to, if you can survive enough to listen to the stupid lyrics that he does to Jumpin' Jack Flash, that's a nice little bonus. I don't think you can get there. I think the visual will be enough to take you out. I don't think you'll be able to listen. But here it is. I don't know who these people are. It was sent to us by a listener, and it was sent to a listener. You must make Speedy struggle through
Thanks,
this.
Lee.
Look at it. Speedy?
No.
I was born as a sinner misbehaved.
Speedy?
No.
Speedy?
Oh,
Speedy?
Oh, no.
Oh, Speedy! Listen to this lyric if you can. Speedy, he's not done. He's not done.
No.
He's not done. Speedy, Speedy.
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Speedy, Speedy.
No.
Speedy.
No.
Oh my gracious. Why did y'all do that?
Oh,
that is awesome.
Oh.
Look at him. I love it.
Oh.
This guy. All right.
Why would you do that?
Those lyrics are so dishonored. They're just so corny, so cringy. And you add it, those of you that can't see it, he's trying to do Mick Jagger in the church. It's just and then watching and then the praise and worship team trying to sing it with him, and
And old pal standing up right there behind him. He don't know what to do.
I may need my own copy of that.
Everyone is embarrassed. Everyone on the stage except Mick Jagger.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. The backup singers, they don't know what to do with their hands. Nothing.
Oh my goodness. Greg, we got a Garak in the far corner.
Oh yeah.
Stop it! Oh no!
Yeah, Jesus Christ came from my past. I mean, stop it. It's about as dumb as.
That woman's uncomfortable that he's singing with.
Yeah,
you wouldn't believe the altar call after that.
Oh.
They were just piled in. They were piled on top of each other.
When did this happen? Where is this?
This is
I don't know.
some free church.
No one. Look speeding.
Oh, good. It looks like he's got issues.
With volume, especially.
I said to Andy Blank, I said, just please try. Just try.
Oh man.
And I know he can't do it.
That's outstanding.
Why would you do that?
As far as I'm concerned.
I mean, like, Lee emailing that to us. Why would you do that?
Because Lee is a fan of the show, and he knew it would kill you.
That's a good.
Scroll down a little to the former text. Somebody says, come on down a little bit. Come on down a little bit. These are all the people that are asking right here. The reason Andy Blank says secondhand worse than Speedy is because Speedy's been around Rick for 31 years and Greg for 17. It's like he's pushed your Imagine how much worse it would be for Speedy if y'all weren't in his life.
True.
That's somebody thinking right there.
You know, it's amazing the difference. I'm trying to hide my head. I'm turning red, and you're going, that's amazing.
No, I want a copy of it.
Adler, where
I want to
are you?
watch it continuously.
Someone who has a dad that's a worship leader, of course, I need to send it to him. And you've been in this work, been exposed to this more than any of us. How does it make you feel?
It's better. This is worse than most things I saw in church growing up.
There's a lot of people on that little stage.
Yeah.
1, 2,
and a humidifier.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
8. We're about 8 or 9 people on stage, and he is just.
And they're all embarrassed for the guy.
Yeah, the one guy that looks like a gang member. You can see his hands right there. He looks like he's almost mad about it.
Yep, you see tatted up, rescued from the streets. She's singing. Listen,
they're all embarrassed for the guy.
Yeah, the one guy that looks like a motorcycle gang member. You can see his hands right there. He looks like he's almost mad about it.
Yep, you see tatted up, rescued from the streets. She's singing. Listen,
I don't think she was on the streets. I don't think she was walking the streets. Okay,
we're still on.
Please look at this guy just jamming hard.
All right, so let me ask you this: does he think? Greg said this yesterday when we were getting excited about it. You think that he thinks he does a good Mick Jagger?
Oh, yeah.
That he does a good dance and everything.
He's got it.
That he's got the dancing.
He's cutting up, but no, I do a really good Mick Jagger. That's what he thinks.
Should anybody do Mick Jagger at church?
At church, no.
Is he going to change sympathy for the devil to sympathy for Jesus and the cross? Is that where this is headed?
Well, that's probably a song he doesn't need to perform in there. You know,
Jumpin' Jack Flash, not exactly.
No, it's really not.
I mean, I'm gonna dance like Mick on stage. Now look, when Jimmy Fallon does it, it's funny.
It's funny. He does it well,
and he's got it. This guy this is my question. Does he think he's as good as Jimmy Fallon's impression?
He thinks he's as good as anybody.
All right, let's not forget
Let me tell you why, because the effort he's putting into it. He's giving you all he's got.
Back to effort. So this was the performance. Think of the practice. He had to practice that.
A lot.
Adler, you're at practice on Wednesday night, and it's a little later than it should be, and your brother's got to catch on to that at some point. But that he comes up to you and he says, I'm thinking about changing the lyrics to Jumpin' Jack Flash and watch this, and he does moves. Would you say something?
Yes, you can't let that go.
Okay.
This is Jimmy Fallon can do it because it's a comedy show.
Yeah. Right. By the way, I love this text. That's my dad. I haven't been home since. That's a good one.
I mean, he's no James Canup. He's up there.
What about Speedy? I know you're already thinking about it. I mean, is his wife sitting up there watching this? Does he have kids?
I don't know.
It's a rough day.
I'm also thinking about the sound guy. There's somebody running sound.
Did everybody
having to sit through it?
Adler, did everybody on that stage let it go?
Yeah, evidently.
Or did some people skip practice and they're just realizing they're doing it today?
Struggled to get the mic off the stand.
He's a little late when he came in with the
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. And then the changing of the lyrics to make Jumpin' Jack Flash a praise and worship song.
Right, you know.
I think you could stand before Jesus and he would say, oh, by the way, I've forgiven you, but that was corny.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
Wasn't very good.
We'll be back. So there we go. Sorry, Speedy.
I don't know why y'all did that.
More of the show coming up right after this.
This is the Rick Burgess Show.
With summer in full swing, Raycon's Everyday Earbuds Classics have become my go-to. Right now, you can grab them for 20% off at buyraycon.com/bigbox. Raycon's Everyday Earbuds Classics are packed with upgrades, active noise cancellation, multi-point connectivity, and a comfortable ergonomic design. A great option for everyday listening. Under sponsors for that link.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-769-7340. That's 800-769-7340. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-769-7340.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Sounds of summer. They're great until they're not. Luckily, AutoZone has free battery testing and charging.
Let me check that for you.
To help make a rough moment smooth. Don't miss the Celebrate Free event at AutoZone. Free products with select deals until July 27th. And free services every day. Restrictions apply.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
So Ryan and I came to the decision to get life insurance when I was pregnant with our first son. He really wanted us to be taken care of if something happened to him. He provided for our family in life and also after his death. I think that would make him proud. Ethos makes it fast and easy to get life insurance. Apply in minutes and get same-day coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/save. That's ethos.com/save. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Man, I love this place. I've been surfing here since I was a kid. Now, seeing my grandson out on the water, it means everything to me. Watching him and taking in the blue waves, the sea breeze, the blurry horizon.
If you have geographic atrophy, or GA, subtle changes in vision could mean it's progressing toward irreversible vision loss. Izervay is proven to slow GA progression and could help preserve your vision for longer, so you may keep seeing the world around you. Izervay, or avacincaptad pegol, is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may cause blood in the white of the eye, blurred vision, or a temporary increase in eye pressure. Do not drive or use machinery until vision has recovered after an eye injection or exam. Ask your retina specialist how you can slow your GA with Izervay. To learn more, call 1-855-IZERVAY or go to izervay.com. Paid for by Astellas Pharma.
Veterans and active duty service members. When your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. An elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
There's a July 4th sale happening now at helixsleep.com/bigvox. If your spine needs extra TLC or you want to invest in a cooling mattress, then you need a Helix mattress. And that lets you try it for up to 120 nights risk-free. Take the 2-minute Helix sleep quiz to get matched with the perfect mattress today. For July 4th sale, you'll save 20% site-wide, 25% off Luxe mattresses, or 30% off the Elite mattresses. Plus free shipping. Head to helixsleep.com/bigvox or rickburgessshow.com.
Join the revival by plugging into the men's discipleship plan now at themanchurch.com.
Well, if you're looking to find a man church near you, look no further than themanchurch.com. July 18th, West Point, Mississippi. You can check that date. The 19th, Prattville, Alabama. Check that date as well. Those are coming up pretty quick. Rich Wingo in Prattville. I'll be in West Point, Mississippi. Also, hey, want to remind you of this. If you're looking to get deals right now, go to mypillow.com/bigvox. mypillow.com/bigvox. Right now, men's bathrobes are in stock, and you use that code BIGVOX, you save $100 off the price. Additional summer savings also on their outstanding My Slippers, as they are now just $29.98. Giza Dream bed sheets, $29.98 as well, a 50% savings. Need a My Pillow? The Queen is $18.98, the King $1 more. Looking to stay energized, but you're concerned rightfully about some of these energy drinks that are out there. Try the Rev 7. It has no caffeine, no sugar, powered by Go BHB. It's $19.98. Some great items for barbecuing this summer and kitchen for as low as $9.99. So use that code BIGVOX. You get an order over $100. Shipping is free.
A lot of times it's great for somebody to come alongside you and give you some encourage. You know, like, hey man, you're doing a good job, or don't listen to them, or whatever. It could be in
what
sports.
About encouraging text?
Encouraging text. It could be your kids.
Sure.
It could be a teammate. It could be, sports related, or it could just be on your job.
Could.
As a spouse.
Yep.
As a son or a daughter. It's good to know, hey, you're doing a good job.
Love a little encouragement. Everybody craves a little encouragement.
And this
semi-quincentennial
has brought out something that I like. So I just want to encourage our fellow Americans out there right now.
Are you about to be encouraging?
Yes.
To America.
To America.
Okay. All right.
Because when you turn on the news, if you were to go to any of the big news outlets right now, you're going to hear anti-ICE protests. Democrats are turning pure socialist. He's canceling the 4th. Doom and gloom. New polls, people are hate America, they're proud to be American, and that kind of stuff. And it kind of, sometimes you might think, well, am I the minority now? Right. I mean, we've talked about this in past political seasons where, like, is it just me?
Right.
Or because all the news is doom and gloom. Is this the way America's going?
Right.
But notice something. Steve Ducey is doing a great job with Fox and Friends and Fox News. I know it's just me,
right?
Or because all the news is doom and gloom,
right.
and is this the way America is going?
Right.
But I've noticed something. Steve Ducey is doing a great job with Fox and Friends and Fox News. I know he has pretty much stepped aside from being day to day on Fox and Friends, and now he goes out to America.
Yes, he does.
And visits different cities.
He does. Yep.
And he's been on a tour of patriotic cities in America.
Yep, I've seen that.
He's hopped around.
Mm-hmm.
The president yesterday was with the Rough Riders in North Dakota.
We actually have a video of that, by the way. We got a video of it.
And I've noticed something that the old 250 has brought out. And that is, there are people that still love this country. They are Americans that are proud to be American.
Where at least I know I'm free.
Yeah, there's cities that go, yeah, I will fly the American flag properly, Greg. I will stand up for America and be proud. And so I just want to encourage all of us, don't listen to the hate, because you're not the minority. Even though the media is going to tell you are. Because everything you hear is, I mean, just check it out. Run the headlines of the day.
Yep.
I mean, what do you always see? People kicking and screaming with signs and pride this and making you march in this and you got to take this and we hate ICE and we're, you know, that's all you hear.
Yeah, they hate us.
That's all you hear.
They hate us because they ain't us.
That's it. But then take a look.
Did you say anus?
They ain't us.
Oh, okay.
You take a look at these Rough Riders right now coming on in for the Teddy Roosevelt Library.
Yeah, and they were like, stop,
and you
drop,
they ain't
shut them down, open up shop.
Yeah, and you look at right there.
Rough Riders anthem.
Is that really what it is?
It's a rap song.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Is that a different kind of Rough Riders?
It's a different.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
DMX.
Well, you know, right. And it has brought out a renewed hope in me that, you know what, I'm not alone.
You know,
is Trump
on the horses?
Trump's in the motorcade behind him.
Yeah,
Trump's not on a horse, Rick.
What do they
Trump's
call
not on a horse.
That would be cool. Ronald Reagan would have been on the horse.
What do they call his limo? It's something. I forget. It's something anyway. He's coming in on that, and he comes in on train too, and all later. But this is all after all that, and they're riding him in.
Ooh, that horse has all it's got. All it can handle.
The backdrop of the Theodore Roosevelt Library yesterday, it's screaming.
There he is.
I love this country.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and I think 250, because normally you have Independence Day and the 4th of July, and we just use it as, hey, oh yeah, it's here,
Right,
fireworks, here we go. But the 250 is called the Beast. That's what it is.
Kind of wish it wasn't called that, but yeah.
250 is actually bringing it out, and
It is.
I love, so it's a renewed energy that